The man you see in this video is not a real UPS driver. He's wearing a UPS uniform to make the family believe he is delivering a package so that he can force his way into the home. In this case, two men came to the house pretending to make a delivery. The oldest son, who was 20 years old, came outside. That is when two men forced their way into the home. In this clip, you can actually see one of the suspects wave a third suspect inside. Inside the home were the mother, the father, and two toddlers. The mother, the father, and the 20-year-old son were killed. The two toddlers were left alive. There are many devastating moments in this case. One that hasn't left my mind is the portion of the video where the younger toddler walks up and sees the mother deceased on the ground and starts screaming. The older toddler runs in and pulls the younger toddler away. And at that age, they obviously don't understand fully everything that's happening, but they know enough to understand something is seriously wrong. And that older toddler knew enough that they needed to get their sibling out of the situation. Court filings showed that allegedly one of the victims was involved in drug trafficking, and the suspects may have believed that there would be drugs or money inside. One individual identified in court records as Mingo was located about an hour later after being pulled over by the police. Reports say that Mingo initially arrived in a blue Altima and that car was registered to him. Court filings also show that Mingo was a former UPS employee, which is how he had access to the uniform. When he was stopped, officers found the UPS uniform in a backpack. His fingerprints were also found on a box inside of the home. He has been convicted and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The two other individuals you see in the video were also convicted and are expected to be sentenced in January of 2026.